Alright, I can tell you right now, this is the last animated movie I'm going to be reviewing for the rest of the year. Not because I don't like them, there just really isn't anything else coming out that looks good. Strange World comes to us from Disney and Pixar and is the latest film released by those two studios who have collaborated for so long, and it's from the makers of Encanto. And here, a family of very famous and well-renowned and very adventurous explorers find themselves in a place that is completely different to them. This place is more dangerous than usual, and along the way, they discover an old member of the family that must reconnect with the father, but their strained relationship may play a major role in if they can make it out alive with what they're looking for. I'm not going to spoil much about this movie because despite the fact it's an animated film by Pixar and Disney, it really, really is well made. This is a great movie with a lot of fun and a lot of adventure. It's got a lot of beats of classic films, and you can tell it's wearing a little bit of that on its sleeve, which I didn't find to be insulting. I just found it to be very, very smart, and it was cool. I think Strange World really is going to land with kids well because of the fact that it is a high octane adventure that kids can enjoy, and it's got great characters, just absolutely hilarious chemistry going back and forth, and more so than anything, there's some action scenes in here that are just cool. They're awesome to watch, they're great to look at, and they're well animated. This movie looks fantastic, and it has such a weird sort of premise of where they're at, but plays it out so well by grounding it with this story with the family trying to reconnect. Jake Gyllenhaal plays the dad and is hilarious in here. His banter is just absolutely brilliant. The way he says it and the way it was written for him. Everyone here has great lines. The script is extremely well written, other than the fact that I think there are some stereotypes that take place in here. I feel like we've watched a lot of this, like, not the adventure part, but the part about the family has played out in other Pixar movies before, and that was an issue that I took. But aside from maybe that, and the fact that I think there was a few too many serious moments throughout the movie, this movie shines. It's a lot of fun. It's just something you can sit down and enjoy all the stuff that's happening on screen. Lucy Liu is another person that I believe is a standout in here. Her entire character was just worth the watch. I found to be extremely relatable and hilarious throughout the entire movie. I think that Disney finally has found a way to get back after they did Turning Red, which I was not a big fan of. I found it to be too much of an experience for a particular group of people that it didn't reach out to everyone. This, I feel, can reach out to the entire family. Even as an adult, you can sit down and just have fun with what's taking place here, and the MacGuffins, and the science fiction, and the action. It's just something that was well made, well thought out, and is simplistic enough you can follow along the way without struggling. That's pretty much all I ask for a Pixar movie, because it's not trying to go to become the greatest film ever made. It's there to entertain you, and it's there to have fun with the entire family, and this is something I could see a family going out, having an outing with, and enjoying themselves. I think another strong point is the music in here. It is fantastic. This movie has some of the best music in a Disney movie ever, in my opinion. It absolutely killed it. And another thing that makes this movie great is the pacing. The pacing does not stall too much after the first act. It gets unmoving and doesn't stop. So the movie feels very fast, very energetic, and everyone in it brings so much of that energy to the screen that it pays off in the long run, so that you constantly are just excited and sitting upright in the theater trying to see what's going to take place next. Strange World has completed a feat that is very difficult, and I think it totally deserves the entire family to go see it. I'm going to beyond recommend this for you, even if you don't have kids, you don't have a family. It's a massive load of fun that I think you'll find very, very enjoyable, with great action in it, hilarious comedies, and some pokes at things that we can relate to if you've seen some other movies. I'm going to give Strange World a 7 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all next time.